What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com.
Here are my DFS picks for MLB Saturday, May 1st.
These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button
And hit that bell icon.
so you don't miss our new videos.
In this video, I'm going to go over my top DFS picks for today's MLB slate.
And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made.
Okay guys, we have a 6-game slate tonight, so let's take a look at the pitcher position. I like Aguero Rodriguez with an 11% pitching advantage over the Texas Rangers, a low salary batting team, the Texas Rangers. Aguero Rodriguez, he's pitching really well versus lefties, only giving up a .187 OPS versus lefties. And he's facing 4 lefties here tonight. Now the Rangers have hit 6 of his last 20 pitches. That's a 300 batting average, but the sample size isn't big enough, so I'm not concerned there. Then Aguero Rodriguez is 9,500 FanDuel salary, and he's 800 less on DraftKings. So I like that DraftKings price. He's projected at 30.5 fantasy points here tonight. He has an ERA of 3.52, but his record is 4-0 on the season, pitching an average of 86 pitches per game, averaging 38 fantasy points per game, and he scored 46, 40, and 33 fantasy points in the last 3 games. So I like Aguero Rodriguez here versus the Texas Rangers. Okay, let's take a look at the first base position. I like Jared Walsh with a 69% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, LJ Newsome. Jared Walsh is batting 28% better versus righty pitchers. He's batting a 1.054 OPS versus righties. And LJ Newsome, he pitches his worst ball versus lefty batters, 41% worse than his other pitches, giving up a 1.046 OPS versus lefties. There's no at-bats versus Newsome yet, and Jared Walsh is 3,500 FanDuel salary and 800 more on DraftKings. Projected at 11.1 fantasy points here tonight. He's averaging 12 fantasy points per game on the season, and he's been on fire, scoring 9, 12, and 19 fantasy points in the last 3 games. So I like Jared Walsh here versus LJ Newsome. Okay everyone, it's time to announce the winner of our $100 weekly PayPal giveaway. And the winner is Darius Mills. Darius Mills, congratulations. You are the winner of this week's $100 PayPal giveaway. Please reply to the comment to collect our prize. Now guys, just as a quick note, we just released a DFS contest, a free DFS contest on Draft Dashboard for MLB and NBA for DraftKings and FanDuel. There's over $500 available in the prize pool. And this is a totally free contest you can enter as a Draft Dashboard member. So make sure to click the link in the description of this video, give Draft Dashboard a try, and you can start playing in our free DFS contest and compete to win some money.
Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you.
Okay, let's take a look at the second base position. I like Eduardo Escobar with a 70% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, Austin Gomer. Eduardo Escobar, he's batting 31% better versus lefty pitchers. He's batting a .947 OPS versus lefties. And Austin Gomer throws his worst ball by far to switch hitters. 39% worse than his other pitches, giving up a .914 OPS versus switch hitters. There's no at-bats versus Gomber yet, and Eduardo Escobar is $3,400 FanDuel salary and $1,400 more on DraftKings. Projected at 9 fantasy points here tonight, averaging 12 fantasy points per game on the season, and he scored 13, 22, and 9 fantasy points in his last 3 games. So I like Eduardo Escobar here versus Austin Gomber. Okay, let's take a look at the third base position. I like Asdrubal Cabrera with a 51% batting advantage over that same low salary pitcher, Austin Gomber. Asdrubal Cabrera, he's batting 12% better versus lefty pitchers. He's batting a .849 OPS versus lefties. And we know Austin Gomber throws his worst ball versus switch hitters, 39% worse than his other pitches, giving up a .914 OPS versus switch hitters. There's no at-bats versus Gomber yet, but Asdrubal Cabrera, he's only $2,800 FanDuel salary, and he's $500 more on DraftKings. So I like that price on both sites. He's projected at 10 fantasy points here tonight, averaging 10 fantasy points per game on the season. He scored 25, 3, and 9 fantasy points in the last 3 games. So I like Asdrubal Cabrera here versus Austin Gomber. Okay, let's take a look at the shortstop position. I like Xander Bogaerts with an 11% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, Jordan Lyles. Xander Bogaerts is batting a .850 OPS versus righties, and Jordan Lyles throws his worst ball versus righty batters, 23% worse than his other pitches, giving up a .000 OPS versus righties. Xander Bogaerts is $3,300 FanDuel salary, and he's $2,100 more on DraftKings. Projected at 11.1 fantasy points here tonight. He's averaging 11 fantasy points per game on the season, and he scored 19, 0, and 9 fantasy points in his last 3 games. So I like Xander Bogaerts here versus Jordan Lyles.
Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups.
Okay, moving on to the outfield position. I like Shohei Ohtani with a 62% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, LJ Newsome. Shohei Ohtani is batting 21% better versus righty pitchers. He's batting a .843 OPS versus righties. And LJ Newsome, he throws his worst ball versus lefty batters, 41% worse than his other pitches, giving up a .046 OPS versus lefties. There's no at-bats versus Newsome yet, and Ohtani is $4,100 FanDuel salary and $1,200 more on DraftKings. Projected at 11.5 fantasy points here tonight. He's averaging 14 fantasy points per game on the season, and he scored 6, 0, and 29 fantasy points in the last 3 games. So I like Shohei Ohtani here versus LJ Newsome.
If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video, or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.